People think branding is advertising. Well, it's not. Advertising creates awareness. Branding, well, that creates belief. When branding is done correctly, something powerful happens. Your customers start marketing your business for you. That's when you stop building buyers and start building advocates. Because your best marketing tool isn't always your media budget. Sometimes it's actually your customer. The strongest brands in the world understand this. They know the goal is not just to make a sale. The goal is to create someone who talks about your business when you're not even in the room. You want someone who recommends you, who shares your content, someone who defends your reputation, refers their friends. They'll leave positive reviews, post pictures using your product, comments on your social media, and best of all, they keep coming back because they trust your brand experience. That kind of loyalty is worth more than any single commercial. And here's the truth: advocacy is one of the most powerful forms of marketing because people trust people more than they trust advertising. Believe me, I know it. That's always been true. The only difference now in today's world is that word of mouth, well, it's become digital. Before, when they had a great experience, they'd go tell their neighbor and friends. Well, now their neighbor and friends are Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. They'll share all of their experiences on social media, including Google reviews, YouTube comments, LinkedIn, group text, and community pages. One positive experience can spread to thousands of people instantly. It's kind of like you've heard one picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, a positive customer experience, that can be worth 1,000 customers. And one negative experience, well, that can be losing 1,000 customers. That's why branding today is no longer just about visibility. It's about creating believers. Because when customers believe in your brand, they start carrying your message for you. And when that happens, your marketing keeps working, even when your ads are off the air. That's real branding power. It's testimonials. That doesn't happen accidentally. Advocacy and testimonials are earned. It comes from being consistent, trust, positive experience, visibility, good relationships, and delivering on your promise over and over again. So let's break it down a little bit. Let's start with consistency. Consistency builds familiarity, and familiarity creates confidence. People advocate for brands they feel sure about. Think about the businesses you're personally recommending. You usually recommend brands that consistently gave you a good experience, not once, but repeatedly. That restaurant that always gets your order right and gives you good service. The dealership that treated you fairly. That hairdresser that never disappoints you. The coffee shop where everybody knows your name. Consistency removes uncertainty. And customer advocates for brands that reduce risk. You see, that's why branding's not about random campaigns. It's about creating predictable experiences. Your logo matters, your message matters, your visuals matter, but your customer experience matters more. Because branding is what people feel after interacting with your company. And if they feel bad, it could damage everything. Every phone call is important. Every social media comment is important. Every sales interaction is important. Every follow up, every invoice, every delivery, every email is important because branding happens whether you realize it or not. And one of the biggest mistakes that businesses make is thinking marketing only happens in advertising. No, no, no. Marketing happens in operations too. It happens with your front desk in marketing, your customer service in marketing, your social media replies are marketing, your delivery speed is marketing, your consistency is marketing. Everything communicates something about your brand. Brands that create advocates usually have one thing in common. They make customers feel good about choosing them. That matters. That's why customer advocacy is really the result of operational branding, because people love sharing things that reinforce their identity. People don't just promote products, they promote decisions that make them feel smart, successful, trendy, safe, informed, and connected. That's why people proudly post on social media, on their social media platforms. They post about, hey, I got a new car. Look at my food. I'm at my favorite restaurant. Or here's a picture on the beach at their favorite resort, their favorite coffee. People post everything when they have a positive experience. The best brands understand this psychological principle. They create experience that people want to talk about. And here's something businesses forget. People don't advocate for average. Average doesn't get shared. Bad experiences will get shared, and you don't want that. People will advocate and do testimonials for exceptional service, unexpected kindness, consistency, ease, entertainment, trust, and if they had an emotional connection. The emotional connection matters more than people realize. Branding is emotional before it's logical. Customers may justify purchases logically, but they usually decide emotionally. I know I'm an impulse buyer. That's why relationships are so important in branding. And this is something traditional media taught us years ago. Radio personalities built trust because listeners felt connected to them, and they still do. TV anchors, well, they build loyalty because viewers invited them into their homes every day, and they still do. Whether you're watching your traditional broadcast TV station or you're streaming the news live, those TV anchors are building your brand's trust. Local businesses became community staples because people felt familiar with them. That relationship building, it still matters today. It just expanded digitally. So businesses can build relationships through social media, through videos, emails, reviews, behind the scenes content, community involvement, user generated content now with AI. Businesses that understand this create deeper loyalty because advocacy grows when customers feel seen, valued, and connected. One of the smartest things a brand can do is involve the customer in the brand's story. Feature your customer in a testimonial. This is Holly Andrews. Remember, always stay true to your brand. Now be sure you subscribe to my channel for more stories and strategies behind the media buy.